What's up guys, Crystal Cove here, welcome to another one of my videos. Today we are checking out my latest MOC, which is Massacre on Endor. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you do enjoy it, or I will throw you into a pit of lava. And anyway, let's get on with the video.
Got me like a Hellcat.
Alright guys, we're going to quickly talk about the scenery first and the figures and story behind it afterwards. So, firstly, as you can see, you got the pathway here. It is all mud, as you can tell, obviously. I put a lot of variety in it. You got like those slope pieces there. Right there. You got lots of tile pieces, both dark brown and light brown. Don't know if this is, I'm just saying light brown, yeah. So I'm using plates, tile pieces, all the sorts of stuff, just giving you guys lots of variety, making it look more natural. And then you got these side bits. Obviously underneath is brown, and then you've got the green grass plantation on top. And just quickly, I can actually take this off. You can see I use grey bricks and grey pieces, plates in the middle bits where you can't actually see it, and I do that because it saves more bricks. Otherwise I wouldn't have enough brown bricks to actually, or plates, to actually like build the rest of this. And then on this side, as you can tell, it's actually different. Both sides are different. I wanted that to be quite unique about this. I want it all different everywhere. You can see lots of plantation here, lots of these plants. I really like these actually, they're so useful. And here you've just got a lot of these pieces which are used mostly in trees, but I just put them on the ground, you know, looks different, it looks cool. I like it. Obviously I've got a bit of the same stuff here, but you know, I like it a lot. And if I have a lot of those pieces, I will use as much as I can, or every single one. And you got many color variants. You got olive green, you got just like the lighter green, you got the dark green. I don't know their actual names, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I actually really like the variety. There is a lot of variety in this. There's like at most 5 layers of plates. Both sides look very different to each other. The only similarity is this here, but it's still different. And as well, actually, we'll look at the trees first. 2 completely different trees. This is the first time I made this sort of tree. I don't know, does it look cool? Tell me in the comments down below. I would actually like to know. It looks pretty cool. I like it. I want to know what you guys think. It looks, you know, pretty. I've said cool like 5 times, but yeah. And this tree here, this also looks pretty nice. Different word to cool. Yeah, I use multiple types of plants. These are actually fake ones there from this like pirate set I got in Hong Kong. Yeah, they're still pretty cool. I said that again, I need to stop saying that same word. Lots of different plant variants, and yeah, just leaves and whatever. It's cool. I said it again, I can't stop saying it. You guys know what I mean. I like it, okay? I like it. Also on the ground you can see I got studs and those flower pieces. I didn't add anything on top because Endor's not really the flowery type. It's more just green and brown, and obviously grey where the imperial bases are and all that. But yeah, you get what I mean. And as you go up, you'll see another one of these like dark green pieces. I don't know what they're actually called. I'm not good with names. And you've got stairs going all the way up here. These are both for the rebels and for the Ewoks. I think Ewoks can just climb up the trees, but obviously the rebels aren't so good at that. So yeah, you got these stairs here, and the reason why this looks like this and not like some fancy nice contraption, or like, you know, it just looks nicer, is because Ewoks don't have the resources to create fancy, awesome stuff because, well, I mean, it's not really a resourceful planet, Endor. I mean, obviously for trees and all that, it's great, but you can't make like all this cool technology and all that unless you get foreign people from other worlds coming into this place, if that makes sense. This is obviously made a long time ago, as shown here. And you might be wondering, Aaron, why are you using broken bricks? Because I use quite a few of these because I have tons of brown broken bricks. I did want to use them, right? I did want, because otherwise they're just completely useless. Duh. But the point I'm making here is to show you guys that this is old, right? Because think about it, a tree when it's old will, you know, stuff will get broken off the tree, whether by other people or just like wear and tear. Just over time it being used, it just gets damaged. And yeah, because obviously this bit here was made by Ewoks. They made this bridge here. They've obviously added extra weight onto these trees. As you can tell, that it's actually sagging, though, for the reason there's no support in the middle. And actually underneath, I don't know if you guys can see it, but as the tiles are, all the plates, the two plates connecting to each other at the bottom underneath this are actually broken. Obviously they're not broken enough just to not work and just give way, but as it gives that sagging, it gives it that like sagging look, which makes it more realistic, and I like it very much. And I not obviously, but I use this here to actually help strengthen it in a sense. Also, I did want to do this anyway. It looks cool. You got these seaweed pieces. Obviously, I'm using them for just plantation going down. You know, pretty cool. I like it a lot. And yeah, both sides, I've made them look completely different to each other again. You know, you can see there's more damaged pieces. I don't know. I can't remember where I put them. But yeah, there's quite a few of them on this tree. It's just to symbolize, well, not symbolize, to show you that it's an old thing. I want to make my MOCs more realistic now. You know, I want to step up the MOCs a bit, especially as I have more time over the summer holidays. Yeah, I'll get into that and like later on. Anyway, so the story behind this, because obviously you guys are gonna want to know that now, is basically there's an Imperial Legion that got ambushed by Ewoks and rebels, and during that a lot of them scattered away. A lot of the Imperial soldiers scattered away, ran away. Some of them stayed, got completely destroyed. Obviously they're somewhere back there, and some of the Ewoks and rebels split away from each other after killing that main group to hunt the rest of these guys down. So yeah, these are, and you might be wondering why these guys don't have guns, or most of them except for this guy, and that is because when they were running away they just threw the guns down, they legged it, tried to get back as far as possible. You know, some of them aren't super fast, so they're gonna want to have that advantage of not having extra, or they don't want the disadvantage of having extra weaponry, you know, making them slower when running away, because you know it's not gonna help. And obviously the Ewoks and rebels have found these guys there, hunting them down. I think Ewoks are actually quite fast, I'm not gonna lie. So they'll, you know, plus these guys would have been just behind them, so yeah. And there obviously going to be many rebels and Ewoks around the vicinity, just in case these guys actually managed to escape that main area, which these guys did, and they are being massacred as per the title. Now, as you can see, you got, well, what I tried to do was I flipped the side. So now usually you have the good guys are the good guys and the bad guys are the bad guys, which yes, but now I've put it in the stormtroopers' point of view of the rebels and the Ewoks, well, some of their points of view, and like to show that maybe like the Ewoks and the rebels aren't as good as you think, or you know, it gives you like a different taste, like shows you like the bad side of the rebels and Ewoks, that sort of thing. As you can see, this guy's just been hung by a Ewok right when he was running down. I dropped the chain and hung him, and then you've got a guy who's just been shot in the neck with an arrow. This rebel's just like massacring all these unarmed stormtroopers and scout trooper, just laying fire on them. I used a Chima piece actually on that, with that there. You got Ewok here who's just stabbed this stormtrooper in the throat. You got stormtroopers watching in horror, and then you've got this stormtrooper. He's actually a jetpack trooper. I took the jetpack off because he's supposed to be, and it's a normal stormtrooper because he's got all the damage. And you got these two guys who are beating him to death. You can see how angry he is. You got a Rodian here. Decided to change the faces because all of these, or 3 of these rebel faces were this face here, right? And I don't want all 3 of them looking exactly the same. So I changed one of them to be a Rodian, and I just changed another guy's face there. It's actually Rhodes' face. Rhodes is War Machine. War Machine's face, just, you know, it's the first face I kind of found. So I just used that. You got, so these 2 rebels are just running up. They're going to try and cut these guys off. I mean, they're mostly dead. You got the scout trooper who actually managed to get on the head. Scout troopers should be, if you think about it, they should be like faster than the rest because they are scout troopers. They are meant to be like, if you think about it, they're supposed to be faster, fitter, in a sense. I don't know if that makes sense or if I'm just talking completely rubbish, but yeah. So he's got a gun. He's most probably going to turn around and shoot at rebel right when he goes past or something like that. You can most probably hear him. You got a Ewok here running across. This is also very useful because it makes the Ewok look more like he's running. Obviously you can't move these little feet, which is annoying. Some figures you can, but I don't have the right feet colour for it, so I just didn't bother because, you know, yeah. And yeah, that is my MOC. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did. Really, I would appreciate that a lot. I post MOC videos once every 2 weeks. I'm sticking with that because it means I can do better MOCs and I can get more work done for other stuff as well. Because I've got stop motion I'm going to be starting the production of, or filming of. I know I sound like I'm a filmmaker. Yes, very, very good. I'm going to be starting that most probably on Friday or Saturday next week. Next week, as this, it's still Sunday, so yeah, you get what I mean. I'll most probably make a video like saying when I start it or something like that. I'm also going to do a big announcement thing, just saying about how this channel is changing. It's not changing. That doesn't make any sense. But it's changing in the sense of how I'm posting, what I'm posting. Well, I'm posting the same sort of stuff, right? Well, I'm going to explain all of it in the big announcement. Check that out. That'll be coming out sometime this week or next week. Also, I post weekly montages and gaming videos. Anyway, guys, hope you did enjoy this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!